What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we are diving into the brand new season of Go Battle League as it has officially started, and I'm going to be trying out an Alolan Sandslash team here in the Great League paired with Sableye and Registeel. There's obviously a big Obstagoon problem with this team, but we'll have to see how it performs, and I'm really interested to see how well Drill Run does in this meta paired with that Shadow Claw fast move and Ice Punch coverage. Alright, getting into the first battle, we have Sableye on the lead versus Sudowoodo. Welcome to rank 1 Sudowoodo, and this is going to be a rock throw Sudowoodo as well, and they're going to go ahead and swap into a Gloom. You love to see it at rank 1 trainers all jumping in here to get some Go Battle League battles in, but Sandslash is going to make quick work of it with Shadow Claw and Ice Punch. We do get a shield as well, so they're looking to try to invest and maybe flip this mid-game matchup, but Sandslash, again, the energy gain that we have from Shadow Claw, this is what I want you guys to really notice if you guys haven't been using Sandslashes before, is you have very spammy, very good charge moves right here with Ice Punch and Drill Run, and the coverage is very, very nice. Now, they do get a debuff with that Moonblast, which was nice for them, and I'm actually going to be forced to throw here. I won't be able to Shadow Claw down a Gloom, hilariously, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and Ice Punch it, take it down, and that Sudowoodo is likely coming in. We have that Drill Run ready to go here to do super effective damage. Now, our attack is lowered from Moonblast, but it does do a good amount, so we're going to go ahead and swap into Sableye, and they decide to bring in a Marowak. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for the return here. I'm hoping return plus some Shadow Claws is going to be enough, but I don't think it is, so I'm going to be forced to throw a foul play here, but that's okay. We have our Registeel to close this game out. I'm sure a lot of you have been facing off against, you know, a wide variety of battles that we have here in Go Battle League at the start of new seasons, and if you guys haven't entered into Go Battle League just yet, remember to put on that star piece so you claim the end of season rewards so you get that bonus, which is very, very nice. Now we're going to go ahead and just lock on down the Sudowoodo, and that's going to be a good game. Now we have a lot of really good battles today against meta teams, so don't worry, I'm just kind of going in time order. Alright, we got a Medicham here on the lead. This is why I was running Sableye leads. I had a feeling there was going to be a lot of Medichams today, and they decided to surrender. Okay, moving on to game 3. We have Sableye on the lead versus Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, let's see what they do here. They're going to go ahead and actually swap out into Dragonair, so I'm going to bring in that Sandslash right away. The Ice Punch coverage is so nice in this matchup, but we do need to respect the Aqua Tail from the Shadow Dragonair. It does so much damage, and we will probably be forced to double shield in this matchup unless they decide to let the next Ice Punch go through. So I'm going to go ahead and shield. It is going to be Aqua Tail, but they do get to it. I was hoping to get one extra Shadow Claw in, then throw, but now I'm forced to double shield right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and overload just a bit on energy. I'm hoping that I can beat them to the third Aqua Tail and also have energy for a Drill Run on the back end. So we do take out the Dragonair. In comes the Galarian Stunfisk, and let's see what this Drill Run can do. Again, this is what it's all about. It's having that added coverage, because look at that damage. The energy cost that took and the damage that it did is very, very nice. We just got the Galarian Stunfisk down below 50% HP, which typically wouldn't be possible with that Bulldoze because it would take way too long. So we're going to go ahead and come in with that Sableye. They swap in a Noctowl right away, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Registeel here and look to go for Zap Cannons. Really hoping for that debuff, as I do have no shields remaining. So they're going to go ahead and go straight Shadow Balls, and this is what Registeel really needs, is that Zap Cannon debuff. If I can get it, I can definitely survive right here. So let's see how this pays off. They decide to let it go through, and we do get the attack drop. This is huge now. We should be able to lock on farm down. It's going to be close, but I definitely think we can do it. A Shadow Ball is not going to be enough to take us out. And now we're going to go ahead and lock on farm down, and we get the farm down. We have a Focus Blast ready to go, which is going to be forcing that final shield here from Galarian Stunfisk. And our switch clock is also back up, and we banked that foul play. So we're going to go ahead and swap out right away and throw the foul play, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. The Sandslash right there, I really wanted to show you guys that this Sandslash is going to meld a lot of teams and perform really well when you have alignment and firing back on the back end, right? You have that Drill Run, and it can straight up beat Lanturns now too. All right, we have Obstagoon, but this is a Lick Obstagoon, so I have hope now. I saw the Obstagoon, and I'm like, well, this is not going to be a good game. How I would handle it if it was a counter Obstagoon is I would stay in with Sableye and look to go for a return and then go into Registeel, because I don't want to get caught facing off against an Obstagoon and a Medicham. And as you guys are going to see, I kind of do the exact same thing in this matchup. I would just have a bit less health, I think, on the Sableye, as well as Registeel here. We're going to go ahead and go for the Focus Blast, and this is what it does, is it forces the Obstagoon to stay in. So even though Obstagoon can beat my whole team, boom! First boom of this season. That was a terrible boom, but that's okay. It's really late at night, and I'm going to go ahead and just go for a Focus Blast. This is going to be a Jolteon. Once I saw the lick on the Obstagoon, which anyone watching at home, if you guys are running Obstagoons, run with Counter as the fast move, and then go for Night Slash and Cross Chop as your charge moves. And then in Ultra League, you can vary up the charge moves a little bit. But now we have a Jolteon here, so we're going to go ahead and come in with that Sandslash and look to go for that Drill Run, as I'm going to go ahead and overload a little bit on energy. This does do super effective damage, so we should be able to take out the Jolteon relatively easily. And the final Pokemon is going to be a Milotic. So that's going to be a good game. We still have 2 shields, we still have Sableye, so things are looking good. But yeah, with an Obstagoon lead, I would have stayed in, gone for the return, then gone into Registeel to force the Obstagoon to want to stay in and go for Focus Blast in that matchup. And then Alolan Sandslash, if we're looking at team dynamics, might have been free unless there was something like a Medicham or a Defense Form Deoxys in the back. In that case, it's very tough for this team to kind of overcome that. But Drill Run and Shadow Claw are going to take out Milotic, and that is going to be a good battle. All right, moving into the next one. We have Sableye on the lead versus Medicham. I figured we're going to see a lot of Medichams on leads, and we do see a safe swap into their own Sableye. So this now puts me in kind of a tough position where I really can't safely come in right away. I'm going to come in with the Registeel, especially since I got a shield here. And I'm going to go ahead and look to go for the Zap Cannon. Now, I make a mistake in this game. I make a mistake. We're going to go ahead and let the first foul play go through. I'm going to look to see, but they get to a second one, and I was like, dang, I was hoping I'd get to the Zap Cannon first. So I'm going to actually let this go, and this is my mistake. I let it go. I go for Zap Cannon here. This is mistake number 2. I should have gone for Focus Blast, because they are likely going to be shielding, especially since I no-shielded that. And now it's going to be a race to Focus Blast. And I had the charge move, but I went down. 2 mistakes right there on my end. I should have just respected and shielded the foul play, maintain switch advantage, but I didn't. I got super greedy, and I'm about to pay for it. So they're going to go ahead and go for foul play. Doesn't do too much damage here against Alolan Sandslash. We can easily survive it, but they have 2 ready to go. So this is a very tough position for us, because now, oh man, I don't know what they have in the back, but I have to go for Ice Punch right away, get this Sableye out of there. And we know that Medicham's coming in, so I'm actually going to go ahead and just swap out right away just so I can get ahead on energy. And it's actually going to be a Charm Alolan Ninetales in the back. Big oof. I go down. So, obviously, if I don't make those mistakes, if I just respect the foul play, put up 1 shield, because I'm already in a shield advantage, right, I respect that, then we win that mid-game, we win the end game. But I didn't, and I lost. All right. Medicham again on the lead. We're going to be seeing a lot of it this season with all the updates to the game. Medicham looks very strong, and now we have an Altaria safe swap, which is perfect for a Sandslash right here. That Ice Steel typing that we have is beautiful. We resist the Dragon Breath, we resist the Sky Attack, and we have that stab super effective damage with Ice Punch. So we're going to go ahead and throw it, and this is what you guys are going to see is how spammy a Sandslash is right here. We get shield number 1. We're going to go ahead and go for another one. Again, overloading so that I have a charge move ready to go from Medicham on the back end just to do some chip damage. We get shield number 2. And I'm like, okay, and I go for it again. You can just see the life leave this battler's eyes when 3 Ice Punches come through. Boom! Down goes the Altaria, making quick work of it. And the Shadow Claw damage did a decent amount right there. Yes, we didn't survive very long, but we still chunked a good amount of health, which is really going to add up for us. So I'm going to go ahead and let this power-up punch go through. They're going to go ahead and stay in, so I'm guessing maybe they're weak in the back, so I'm going to go for the foul play now. And then I think I'll just respect. I don't think they got to an Ice Punch, but again, it is late at night, and I'm like, you know what, maybe that is an Ice Punch, and I just want to keep some health here just in case they have maybe Defense Form Deoxys in the back or something I'm not predicting, but it's actually going to be an Azumarill back there. So we're going to go ahead and bank the charge move and swap into Registeel, and they will decide to surrender. So that is going to be a good game, very well played. But it was really cool to see right there, the Alolan Sandslash into that Altaria. You got the bulk, you got the spammy ice punches, you have the energy. Alright, Toxapex here on the lead. Good Pokemon for us to face off against, and we see a Double come in, which is definitely going to put a kink into this team right here, as it will be doing quite a bit of neutral damage across the board. So we're going to go ahead and respect the payback on the first one. I thought they probably won't bait. It doesn't one-shot, so they're probably just going to go for that heavy damage, and with potential body slam, shield bait, and payback, I figured, you know what, it's probably better to shield right away and try to stop that payback. So now I'm going to go ahead and let this next one go through. It's not going to be enough to KO us. As you guys will see, they're going to have to throw another charge move in order to take us out. But Focus Blast has to be respected. And if we can get 2 shields in this situation, which we do, this is actually pretty comfortable for us, because I'm okay with losing switch advantage, because Alolan Sandslash does have a good matchup against Toxapex. So I'm going to go ahead and let that go. I got to come in with Sableye now. I don't want to get hit with the double kicks right here. And I'm also going to have to go for their turn. I don't think Foul Play is going to do just enough damage. So we're going to go ahead and shield the payback as well. We're going to overload on energy a little bit extra right here, and then go for the return here. This should be enough to take out Double, and we'll have to see what decides to come in. It is going to be, it's a Scrafty. Oh man, okay. So I have to get this return, and I'm very thankful that they did not swap, but we got to understand the situation at hand here. This battler has to land 2 foul plays, or a foul play. I don't think they get to a pup, but the foul play right here is not going to be enough to take us out. So it's going to be a race, and I'm guessing they're going to try to catch my foul play. There it is. They tried to swap, so I'm going to swap into my own Alolan Sandslash here, banking the foul play. And now we get to see what Alolan Sandslash can do. Mind you, we are resisting those poison jabs because of our steel typing. Brine really doesn't do that much damage, and we have Drill Run. This is the update we have been wanting if you love Alolan Sandslash, because that coverage is so good and it is so spammy. So I'm going to go ahead and go for another one here. And I think with this damage, just eyeing it up, I should be able to farm down. Maybe that was a bit much, but I should be able to farm down with Shadow Claw here and have a charge move ready to go. It's going to be close, but I think I timed it right. Yeah, I did time it right. I got a nice punch ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and throw that against the Scrafty, and that is going to be a good game, very well played, as this is going to do enough neutral damage to take them out. And we still have foul play on our Sableye as well. So it was just that game came down to the prediction that they were going to try to catch that charge move. So good game to my opponent. All right, we got a Abomasnow here on the lead. So right away, I'm reading Abomasnow, Medicham, Sableye potentially in the back. So in order to win this game, I need to dance around with energy. So I'm going to drain their energy by catching the Weather Ball here, resisted on Registeel. Now I'm going to go ahead and see how they decide to react. They come in with Galarian Stunfisk. So this is a good opportunity for me to get some free damage or free shields here with Registeel. And also note that they probably don't have a Medicham, because it would have come in right away. So my Alolan Sandslash is looking a lot better in the end game, in my opinion, from reading the Galarian Stunfisk coming in here. Because if you have a Medicham in the back, you bring it in. Now we're going to go ahead and come in with the Sableye. We're going to commit to that hard farm down. And then we are going to no-shield the Rock Slide if they get to it. I think they will. Yeah, they do get to it right here. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and let it go. I'm reading that, you know what, maybe Alolan Sandslash has play, because if they had a fighter, it would have come in. So let's see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and go for double foul plays now against the Abomasnow. Remember, it threw the Weather Ball into the Registeel. So we do get one shield. We're going to go ahead and go for another foul play. And if they shield this, then we're looking really good. And they do. So we're going to go ahead and swap out right away into Sandslash, and they decide to stay in. Now remember, everything is resisted, even Outrage. Typically the moveset you're going to be seeing here is Weather Ball and Energy Ball. And everything is resisted, so we're just going to overload on energy. I am sensing that they are weak in the back in some way. My thought process now is probably a Noctowl, in the back, we'll have to see, but I'm going to go ahead and go for the Ice Punch now that I have plenty of energy. This is going to be enough to take out the Abomasnow because it does do neutral damage, and the final Pokemon is actually a Trevenant, which is beautiful right here. This is going to be doing super effective damage, and this just does so much, everyone. Look at that damage. We're going to be able to get to another one in time. Shadow Claw, Ice Punch, and Drill Run. Outside of something like Medicham, Sandslash has so much coverage on this meta, and I believe that was the final battle. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A quick one for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy your battles in this new season. We have so many Pokemon to cover. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow, I don't even know what I'm going to do. It'll be what I decide in the morning, but I'm going to be covering something new. Today was Alolan Sandslash. We'll come back and visit it later on with more meta lineups to see how it shakes up. But overall, I had a lot of fun, and I think Drill Run is a huge upgrade for it. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.